Hello everyone, welcome to this course orientation for Admin 8695. The course is titled Advanced Seminar in Teaching and Learning, and the orientation is for Spring 2021 semester. My name is Florence Martin. I'm a professor in learning design and technology. I'm also the doctoral program coordinator for the LDT concentration in the EDD program, and I also direct the postmaster certificate in university and college teaching. If you're in either one of these programs, you might have already interacted with me, but if you're a new student, welcome. And welcome to everybody in this class. So I'm originally from South India, but I've lived in the US for 2 decades now. I graduated with both my master's and doctoral degree in educational technology from Arizona State University. I teach a number of courses in learning design and technology, and this is one among them. I also research in the area of online learning. So if you're interested in knowing more about me, there is an About the Instructor page within the course shell that has a lot more information, and it also leads to an external website where you can read all about my research and teaching. So course overview. So the first paragraph is actually directly out of the catalog. So, we examine a number of current teaching models. That's what we do. And then we talk about, teaching strategies and learning outcomes. So, but in addition to that, we also look at learning and development theories. We look at instructional design processes and innovations in teaching and learning and scholarship of teaching and learning. So if you look at that visual down there, so we're spending the first 4 weeks on foundations, the next 3 weeks on teaching models, and then again the next 3 weeks on instructional design, and we wrap it up with innovations and scholarship of teaching and learning. So that's how I designed it. So the course goals, we have 5 goals. I'm not going to read it, but then the goals are directly connected to the different focus areas. Goal 1 and 2 is for the first focus area, and then 3, 4, and 5 is for the other 3. So we will be spending time on all those 5 focus areas. So here is a quick look at the structure. The course is asynchronously online, so no real, with the exception of 2 synchronous meetings. So primarily asynchronously online, so that we meet twice on Zoom for mid-semester and end of semester, and I have the dates coming up later in this presentation. So the way I've designed it is, so on the overview page, you'll see objectives for each week. There'll be tasks, and then there are readings and resources, which also includes e-lessons, which are short videos. And then there's a variety of activities and assessments, which could include discussions, it could be projects, and then also reflections. And we'll talk about these also in this presentation later. So here is the home page, Admin 8695 home page. So once you have access, you're going to see this. I've made only a few menus visible so that you don't have to then try navigating through all the other menus. I think you'll be spending a lot of time on the modules menu. I'll be posting periodic announcements, so you'll be using that as well. But then you can also directly go into discussion and assignments if needed. Okay. There is a getting started module, or I call this as a week 0 module. So in the week 0 module, you have several items to review and several things to complete. So under items to review, you see there are 9 different things. In a traditional syllabus, all this will be packed into one syllabus, but I've taken the time to split it out so that it's easily available for you. And then things to complete. So there is a getting started quiz. So make sure you review everything before you take the quiz. Okay, that's to make sure you've understood all the different elements. And then there's an introduction discussion so that everybody can get to know you. And then also, this is a graduate level class. So you as graduate students, I would like your assistance in facilitating discussions. So I want you to sign up to facilitate discussions. There's a readiness survey, and then configuring your Canvas profile if you've already not done it in another class. So I've designed the modules by week. So these are weekly modules. So you'll see clear dates, for each module. So for each module, I have something called as an overview page. So this is a landing page. So on the left, you see it's a landing page, and then which has the objectives, the tasks, and the readings, and the activities are right below that actually. And then if you go to the next, menu item, you'll see there's the e-lesson which I mentioned. Sometimes it's a recording that I do, less than 15 minutes. I don't take it longer than that. If I'm not recording, if I have a guest speaker or an expert, I usually share a video. And then there's a discussion opportunity. So the weeks we are doing reflection, that we don't do discussions. Otherwise, there is a discussion opportunity. And then there are projects. Some weeks you'll see that, later on. You don't have one due the first 3 weeks, but it'll come later on. So there is a page with a schedule. I just wanted to show it to you. Take the time to look at it to see, when what is due and when the projects are coming up, especially. There is no textbook that you need to buy in this course. However, there are several readings and resources linked within the Canvas course shell. So I already mentioned the e-lesson. So these are short videos I have recorded or from guest speakers, and either uploaded to Kaltura or to YouTube, but it's linked, on that page where you need to access it. And then asynchronous discussion. So as I said, there are actually 10 content related discussion and 1 introduction discussion. So you have to make the main post by Thursday and at least 2 responses by Sunday. Okay, so even if the discussion due date says Sunday, make sure that the main post is posted by Thursday. Canvas just lets me do 1 due date, but then you want to look at the Thursday due date as well, so don't miss that. And then review the discussion grading rubric on Canvas. There is a grading rubric. And then all projects, discussions, everything is usually due at 11:59 p.m. on the night. So irrespective if it is Thursday or if it is Sunday, it's due at 11:59 p.m. So the synchronous online meetings, I picked 2 dates. There's no date that works for everybody, so I picked a couple of dates. This is not included in banner, so I'm giving it to you early on, so put it on your calendar, and I hope it works for you. In case it does not work, I'll be recording it, but I highly encourage you to attend. So since we have several doc students, I scheduled it from 4:30 to 5:30 so we can finish before the doc classes usually start at 5:30. So in the mid-semester synchronous meeting, we'll be talking, that week is on synchronous online learning, so we'll be discussing a variety of synchronous tools, functionality and what works. And then the last one is a course presentation. So those are the 2 synchronous meetings. For reflection, again, as I mentioned, we do 1 at the end of each focus area, and you'll be responding to these 3 questions. What benefited you, what challenged you, and how do you see yourself applying what you learned? So think about this, if I was teaching this face to face, I would have a chance to interact with you on a weekly basis, right? So in online, I don't have that opportunity. So you have to intentionally, take the time to schedule an assignment or an activity for you to reflect on the course. So here are the projects. So 5 projects. So the first one is a teaching philosophy. So you're going to be writing, and then 5 is either a research paper or an e-portfolio. If you are in the Postmaster certificate program, I do recommend the e-portfolio, because if you're looking at teaching opportunities, then you can share your e-portfolio. So projects 2, 3, and 4 are kind of connected together: the course outline, course design, and course development. I actually have a video in the getting started module explaining that a little bit more in detail. Other graded activities, so 10 content discussions plus the introduction discussion, so that's 11. And then discussion facilitation has points, reflections have points, 10 points each, and then the getting started quiz has points. So total of 430 points. Assignments, please submit them through Canvas. I will not grade assignments submitted through email. I use the online gradebook, so it's easier for me to keep everything in one place, and I don't want to take them through Canvas. Through email, sorry. And then how to contact me, different ways. If it is a general question about the course that you think your peers might benefit from. There is a forum in the course called Contact the Instructor Forum, so you want to post it there. But if it is something very specific to you and your grade or your project, then you want to email me. And then, you know, we have a Zoom, which is a synchronous meeting room that I'll be using for office hours. But if you're going to join me for office hours, email me to let me know, or if that time does not work, you know, we can schedule an appointment, and you know, we can also meet. The last one is through phone. Actually, that is my work phone. If you leave a message on that phone, it does come to me through email. But if you also want to talk to me through the phone, you know, I can give you my cell number. So most of you might be familiar with Canvas, but for those of you who are new, this is your first semester, on, you know, the Canvas homepage, there are a number of tutorials. Canvas student tutorial and getting started with Canvas for students, or is a Canvas student guide. So take the time to watch some of these tutorials so that, you know, you're familiar with the various functionality on how to use Canvas. So what I want to do now is take the time to quickly give you a quick demo. So I just pulled up the Canvas course shell. So this should display on your, on your dashboard if you're registered for the course. So I've kept a few menu items visible and hidden the rest that I thought, you did need access to. So you've seen a screenshot of the home page already. There will be periodic announcements that I'll be posting. Right now, you know, there's nothing in there yet. So there's the syllabus. Take the time, you know, lots of details. Take the time to go through the syllabus. And the modules menu, you know, so the first one is a getting started menu, and this is like the long, really long menu, a lot of things to do, which we talked about. Take the time to, you know, go through all of them. Actually, if you go to the overview page, you'll see the different tasks you need to complete. And then the course orientation is going to be linked in the second option. And yeah, you'll see the syllabus, schedule, projects, all the different things. Take the time to go through and completing. Once you've reviewed everything, then do the quiz. And then we also have the introduction discussion, because we want to get to know each other, right? And then I want you to sign up to facilitate discussion. So there are instructions for you to facilitate discussion. So, you know, take the time to read the instructions. So even if you're facilitating a particular week, you will also have to be making a main post. So that's what that says. And then what else is there? Yeah, a readiness survey, and configure your Canvas profile if you've not already done it. So let me walk you through one sample module. Okay, so there is and again, you've seen screenshots. There's a brief overview, objectives, and then tasks, readings and resources, and then, you know, and activities and assessment. And then there is the e-lesson, you know, that I mentioned. So a short recording. So this is about 11 minutes long. And then there will be the discussion. So there are prompts, clear prompts. Again, pay attention to the due date. You know, even though the discussion due date on the calendar might say Sunday, the main post is due on Thursday, right? And your responses are due on Sunday. So pay attention to that. And you just have to hit the reply button and respond. And that is the rubric. And then you just takes you to the next module. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. So if you look at the objectives, do you see I have like CG1 in parentheses? So what this means is, which goal is this objective helping you achieve? So I've shown you that alignment, and so that's also important. In discussion, let me just quickly show you these 3 pinned discussions. So this is the Contact the Instructor forum. I mentioned, if you have questions, you know, post it here. General questions, okay, nothing specific. I'm repeating that. And then there is a forum for student lounge, you know, so this is something, if you just want to chat with your peers, you know, course related, non-course related, you could use that. This forum, so as part of your facilitation responsibilities, you'll be posting a summary. So this is that forum, okay, to do that. And actually, if you go into the assignments menu, everything is kind of lined up, you know, so all the projects, 5 projects, discussions, and then the reflections are also there. So and then you have the grades option for you to check your grades. So that's a quick look at, and right now the course is unpublished, but I'll be publishing it soon. So again, good luck to you, and anytime if you have any questions and want any support, feel free to reach out to me. Okay, good luck, and I'll see you online. Okay, bye bye.